Ladies and gentlemen, your judges for our next bout from India, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Botswana, Korea and Sri Lanka. Your referee in charge of the action from Hungary, Piroska Beki. First to the ring, boxing out of the red corner, representing Australia, Kaye Francis Scott.
Engaging with the crowd as she approaches the boxing ring for her third bout of Birmingham 2022 is Australia's Kaye Scott, a 4-1 split decision victor in her semi-final over Alcinda Panguana of Mozambique, and that was an absolutely terrific contest. It's Kaye Scott who has prevailed.
And her opponent boxing out of the blue corner, representing Wales, Rosie, Eccles.
Rosie Eccles marching purposefully towards the boxing ring for her third bout of Birmingham 2022. It's been a terrific run through to this second consecutive Commonwealth Games final. In her semi-final here, shout pointed, the returning 2022 national champion of Northern Ireland,
light middleweight division, contested over three 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you first in the red corner, representing Australia, Kaye Francis Scott. And her opponent boxing out of the blue corner, representing Wales, Rosie Eccles.
Keep your head up, keep your punches up. No holding and listen to me. Shake hands. Good luck.
We're in the 70-kilogram middleweight division, and this is a contest between boxers from Australia and Wales. The taller boxer, wearing red, is Kaye Scott, 38 years of age, from New South Wales in Australia. This is her third Commonwealth Games tournament, and 4 years ago she won bronze, so she's gone at least one better here. She's got designs on Commonwealth Games gold, as has the woman in blue, who's just scored with a good left jab to the body, and then upstairs, busy burst of activity to both body and head from Rosie Eccles, who drove that backhand in effectively for an eye-catching point-scoring blow. Good response to the body from the woman in red, and I think we've got an effects mic in and around the boxing ring, which is amplifying the voice of the referee to all sides of the arena.
Both boxers here, Ronald, will have to box. Scott will want to box at distance in this contest, a bit of space and distance between herself and Eccles. Eccles, front foot pressure boxer, but she switches the attack very well. Starts off to the head, then whips the shots downstairs. So Scott, it's important for her to use a jab and a straight right hand as Eccles is coming forward, most definitely. But she's got to create space and distance between herself and Eccles. Eccles, on the other hand, totally different. Pressure, short to mid-range. She's powerful in on the inside, and that's what she'll look for to close that gap down.
Just beyond the halfway stage of this opening round. Good left, right, and it's Rosie Eccles onto the front foot, backing up Kaye Scott now with a furious assault, and the referee has intervened to issue a standing count. What a period of success for Rosie Eccles, who got behind the jab and then kept the attack going, penetrating the defense of Kaye Scott to bring about a standing count. Remember, in women's Olympic-style boxing, a maximum of 4 8 counts. On that fourth one, across 3 rounds, the contest will be over. Scott responding well to score to both body and head.
Yes, she has responded well, but it's Eccles, I think, with those body shots also, and they're switching the attack again from body to head. She's having the better of it. She started quick here as Eccles, closing that gap down. Very aggressive, Rosie Eccles on that front foot, and that's what's needed here.
So Scott feinting before coming forwards with an attack. Backhand was blocked by the defence of Eccles. That's a beautiful lead left hand, followed by a strong right cross from Eccles, who then again is showing variety, scoring to both body and head. Terrific opening round being produced by Rosie Eccles of Wales. Scott will be more aware of that than anybody, and that's why she's looking to close the round in strong fashion, but she's put on the end of a jab. And the mouth that Rosie Eccles came in with beneath her right eye, just perhaps beginning to leak, may have been busted open. Let's listen in to Colin Jones.
Good girl, that's a nice round. All I'm going to say to you now, Rose, is see him again, okay? And hold it in there.
It was a very good round indeed for Rosie Eccles on that front foot. She started the contest going forward, switching the attack downstairs. There was a little body shot. There's another one there, but she kept this sustained pressure going forward and forces a standing count. A dominant round for Eccles. She should have got all the judges' scores.
Stay close. Wait for her to move back and follow her back. Okay?
You're in charge now, guys.
Stay up. Close up.
So there's a reflection of that dominance, a clean sweep of the card for Rosie Eccles, including 2 scores of 10-8. So into the second round we go. Contest between boxers who both earned Commonwealth Games medals 4 years ago. That's a beautiful use of the lead left hand. Blistering start out of the blocks to begin this second round by Rosie Eccles. Tripping out that lead left hand and then following it with a right cross on occasion. All of them scoring punches. Kaye Scott goes in pursuit of her payback. But Eccles using the space of the ring effectively to disengage and keep the distance between them.
A sense of urgency from Scott. She knows that she's behind, that's why she's come out on that front foot. But sensible boxing from Eccles again, who's going forward, big shots. I think she heard Scott there.
She did indeed, and it sent Scott tottering. Her head was swiveled by a beautiful right hand and then a left hook during that combination. Kaye Scott electing to keep her hands down. She gets them up and engages with the referee. So her and her team learning from what has transpired over the course of Birmingham 2022, looking at the ref. The ref wants to see that the boxer is okay and keen to continue. And not just keen to continue, but able to continue competently. Jolting left jab again from Rosie Eccles. Catches Kaye Scott as she's coming in. She's had 2 standing counts in the first round and a half. And remember, in women's Olympic style boxing, 4 counts in the contest will be over. And if she keeps on shipping right hands like that, another count could well be forthcoming. Rosie Eccles rampant on the front foot, backing up Kaye Scott to bring about the second standing count of the round, the third of the contest. Kaye Scott, an experienced operator, but this contest may well be waved off right here. She's convincing the ref that she's okay, but the referee does not agree. And Rosie Eccles, who claimed Commonwealth Games silver in the 69-kilogram welterweight division 4 years ago, has gone 1 weight division north and 1 medal podium north, because she comes away with Commonwealth Games gold in the 70-kilogram light middleweight division after a quite scintillating display at the expense of Australia's Kaye Scott.
What a performance, Ronald, that is. Front foot pressure from Eccles, those straight shots through the middle, hitting the target. She waited, the jab especially coming through. Scott's hand were a little bit low, and then the right hand follow up, and then she just keeps it going, sustaining the attack. It's that left hand there that gets through again, and a good right hand to follow. But so this is a great display from Eccles, keeping her opponents on the end of those straight punches and sustaining the pressure and just keeping it going, keep the attacks going, maintaining that gap and hitting the target, giving the referee no alternative but to step in and give another standing count.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee stops the bout in round number 2 for your winner and now gold medalist in the blue corner, representing
Rosie Eccles is absolutely ecstatic. She roars with delight, cheered on by teammates up in the stands and all of the fans here in Hall 4, giving her a wonderful ovation. because she is the Commonwealth Games gold medalist, the first ever gold medalist in the 70 kilogram light middleweight division, upgrading the Commonwealth Games silver that she won 4 years ago. And Kaye Scott also upgraded her performance. The bronze medalist at 69 kilograms in 2018 is a light middleweight silver medalist here. But a quite brilliant display of boxing, of effective aggression and front foot pressure produced by Rosie Eccles, caps off what was a terrific trio of performances, coming through the fire against the Tokyo Olympic bronze medalist Lovelina Borgerhain in the quarterfinals, before producing a great all-round display against Northern Ireland's Eran Nugent at the semi-final stage. And it has been capped off in the gold medal bout by a quite beautiful display of front foot pressure.
Only one thing on Rosie Eccles' mind going into this contest, and that's to win this gold medal on that front foot, forcing the pace and pressure, but doing it sensibly behind some lovely straight shots. And she just kept it going, hitting the target, left hands with the jab and then the right hand to follow, and she would not let Scott off the hook here. Started the contest, I thought, very good indeed. Front foot, kept it going, 2 or 3 standing counts, superb there from Rosie Eccles. She's absolutely delighted. She's got a silver last time at the Commonwealth Games. This time she's got a gold. Well done, great performance.